Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver. You look amazing today. You look just like a tomato, and I mean that in a good way. Anyway, let's go and have my breakfast, and we can begin today's building. Nom 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 nom. Oh, I always hate that. I always hate it when I leave just one slice. I guess when I come back later on and there's still a slice there, I will be happy. But for now, it's just annoying with one little bit of cake left there. It doesn't matter though. Right then, Barnaby, you can stand up and come to me, as we are of course going to go and head over to the love garden, and then we're building something pretty cool today, and something pretty different from anything that I've built before. So I'm looking forward to showing you what that's going to be. But first, to the love garden, I am going to be adding Marcy. And the reason I'm adding Marcy is because they sent me all of these amazing paintings that they did. You can see they did them on canvases, and there's myself, there's a squid there, there's Barnaby, and of course cake as well. And I thought they were all fantastic, so I wanted to say thank you very much and welcome to my love garden. Right then, off to the doghouse, and on the way I'm going to explain what we're going to be building. We are going to be building a television station, a place where we can film and broadcast television, and it's going to be pretty awesome. So we're going to be mainly doing the outside of the station today, but I think it's going to look pretty cool with the design that I've come up with, and we're going to be doing that while being joined by Benji. Would you like to join us today? That looks like a dog that wants to join us. Benji, yeah, you can come with me. And we can go and begin building. And William Beaver, of course, you can come with me as well. And of course, now I'm hungry. Look, now I could eat some cake. I guess I'll have to eat some carrot. Maybe because I've just eaten cake and now I'm eating carrots, it's going to taste like carrot cake. No, it just tasted like eating a carrot after eating cake. Anyway, we're going to be building kind of near the radio station. I just thought it made sense to build the TV station quite close to the radio station. It's kind of like my little media center, I guess, in my lovely world. So we're building all the way over around here, next to the pizza delivery place as well, the clay oven. So all the way down the end over here is where I thought we're going to build it. And the building is going to look a little bit like a giant television. Not really. I'm kind of just taking inspiration from televisions, I guess, because what the design is going to be, as you know, like, sometimes if your TV is kind of breaking and it goes to like a weird test screen, and you got like these different colored stripes. It's basically to test, to make sure that the TV's working. So there's all of these different stripes of color. That is kind of the design that the building's going to be like. So it's going to be a very colorful building, and the dimensions are going to be 16 by 9. And the reason for that is because that's kind of the dimensions of most televisions. Most widescreen TVs are 16 by 9. And so yeah, that just seemed to make sense for the size that this is going to be. So I'm going to start here. Just 2 blocks in here, and I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Because it's widescreen, of course, we're going to go 16 along there, and then I just need to go 9 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I just need to go and do it along the top here as well. And I'm basically just going to build it kind of like this is like the outline of the screen for now, and then I'm going to go and start building in all of the pretty colors. And it looks like William Beaver is doing the same on the side over here, because each side is going to be pretty much exactly the same. Of course, this side here, like the front, is going to have the doorway, but apart from that, they're all going to be the same. So now I can start adding in my stripes of colors. I think the easiest way to do this is to kind of just organize it all in my inventory in the order it's going to be. So it goes white, and then yellow, then it goes to light blue, then we have lime, magenta, red, and then blue. So this is kind of the same colors that you would see on the test screens that I'm talking about. And once I've done this, you're probably going to recognize the pattern a little bit, because I'm sure you would have seen it at some point before. So I'm going to do 2 rows of each color, and that should make it all fit in quite nicely. And then of course later on we're going to go and well, probably in the next episode we're going to start building the inside. And the idea is, even though It's going to be a pretty small building. I want to make it so I could film like as many different things as I could like be able to do in there, if that makes sense. So there's going to be a green screen, which means I can put whatever I want behind it. And there's going to be like a kind of like a news desk in case I want to do the news or like a chat show. And there's also going to be an area where I can do a quiz. And then of course I need to build the cameras as well. But in this episode, what I want to do is to do an antenna. Basically, that's going to be on top of this building, which is going to be transmitting all of the television signals all over my lovely world. So this should be these final couple rows done here, and then I can go and step back and see what it looks like, and hopefully it's going to look pretty awesome. And I say that because it's going to be the same on all four sides. So if it doesn't look good, then that's not going to be very good overall. So let's go and step back here a little bit and see what it looks like. There we go. I think that looks cool. See, do you see what I mean? Do you recognize that? So that screen sometimes comes up if there's like an error or if you need to test the TV. So yeah, that's what it's going to be like on all four sides. And then the roof is just going to be a black wall, and then I can go and try and do the giant antenna as well, which is going to be on the top. And I think that is going to look pretty cool because I'm building out of some rather interesting things for the radio antenna, and you're going to see a little bit more what I'm talking about later on when I actually start building. But yeah, for now, let's go and do one more wall of here, and then I'll leave the last two walls for William Beaver, and I'll go and start doing a start on the roof and doing the radio antenna as well. And I guess I might as well talk about what I'm going to be building it out of, seeing as I said it's very strange. I'm going to be building out of furnaces and droppers mainly, and the reason for that is because no one really builds out of furnaces very much because they're kind of like quite a unique block. And they kind of look a little bit like a stone half slab, but then also kind of just like their own new type of stone. And I know like the reason why people don't build out of them very much because, I don't know, you just wouldn't really think to build out of furnaces, but they look quite cool. And so that's what I thought I was going to build the antenna out of, just to kind of make it look like something different. And I think it looked pretty good. And have I done this right? Does this fit? Oh no, have I done something wrong? Oh no, look, I did 3. I did. Oh, you realized as well. I know you realized when I was doing it. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you shout to me that I was doing it wrong? So let's go and change this here. I was thinking it was going too well and I was doing it too quickly. Luckily, I don't need to change too much. I just need to change that one, and then this one here, I need you just to change to red, and then I have room for the final two blue ones that are going to be on the end over there. So let's make sure I do this right. Yeah, this one is supposed to be a red wall. Going down here like that, and then on this side here is supposed to be blue wall, and then the walls are pretty much going to be completely done. Looks like William Beaver is doing good work on the back one there. So let's go and take a little step back again, and let's see what it looks like now from the side. I think this looks cool. It does kind of look like what it's supposed to be. Like you would maybe be able to guess that it is supposed to be some sort of television station. So now I can go and open up this part here, and I can make this into a doorway. So I've got some black wool here, so I can go and place this in here. And I think in a minute I'm just going to add probably some iron doors down there for the opening. But now let's go and try and jump up, because at the moment it looks like quite a nice complete building. But of course, if I went and looked in from the inside, you would see that there's absolutely no roof whatsoever. So let's go up now and try and start filling all of that in. And then I can do the antenna, which is going to be on the top. And my first idea was to do like kind of like a dish satellite. But I realized trying to build like a dish in Minecraft is almost impossible. Like, unless you do it absolutely giant. I was trying to do like one kind of diagonally facing off in like to the side, and trying to build a dish out of blocks was way too difficult. I couldn't work out how to do it, and so I came up with a different idea. You know, like the antennas, which they're kind of like a stick with other little pointy sticks coming out of, if that makes sense. I tried to do one kind of in that style, and so that's the one I'm going to go for, and it turned out to be much easier. And I also came up with the idea of building out the furnaces and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool as well. Like, I always try for every single thing I build to do something new, something that I've never done before, use a new block, or kind of, I don't know, a new design. Like for the clay oven, I did the weird like oven bit at the front and the bit with the armor stands. Like, everything I build, I try and do something new, because in that way I'm always kind of learning new things and getting better at the game. And so I guess building out of these materials is kind of the biggest new thing that I'm doing here. So I tell you what, William Beaver, while you go and finish off filling in the rest of this roof, I'm gonna go and start trying to build my antenna. So I got a bit of wood on here, so I can go and make a crafting table up here, and let's make everything that I need. So if you didn't know, droppers and furnaces actually look very similar. You can kind of see the outside. Same with dispensers as well. Looks very similar to if I go to a furnace now. You can see it looks almost the same. I'm mainly using furnaces just because they're easier to make because you don't need redstone. But there is something different that I can do with droppers as well. And I think I need, let's go and make, I think I need about 5 droppers. So let's go and make a few more of these. And basically the good thing about the droppers is you can make the front face in whatever direction you want. While the furnaces, they can't be like kind of facing up and down, which is what's a little bit different. So now I'm going to go and build in, and I'm going to go about 5 in. I think actually let's go like let's go 5 in. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's start building here, and then I'm going to build up 5 as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so you can see I basically have a column which is in that style like that. Which, as I said, looks very similar to the furnaces. And now we're going to go and build the rest out of the furnaces themselves. So I'm going to build a couple going back this way. But what I don't want is for you to be able to see that it is actually a furnace. So I need to make sure that this one, which is going to be the end on this side, is facing the other direction. So if I place it on a block like that, you will see now that you can't really tell it's a furnace. It kind of looks like the same on all of the sides. And then I can just go and build out in this direction for a while. And then I just need to do the same. So I think I'm going to go about 10 blocks out in this direction from here. So how many have I done so far? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I just need to go 6, like that, 7, 8, 9. And then the last one, I just need to do the same thing again, just so you can't tell that it's a furnace. It just kind of makes it look like a new kind of cool type of stone block. And now I need to do the sticks going out the side. But instead of using furnaces, I'm actually going to use stone half slabs. So let's go and I got some more cobblestone on here. So let's put that in there. And I guess I can just use the furnace to go and leave that smelting. And I actually need a little bit more cobblestone. Now, William Beaver, do you have any spare cobblestone that I could borrow? Because if I go and leave that smelting, then that way I can go and get some half slabs. Because you can see like the bottom half of the blocks do just look like pretty much exactly the same as the stone half slabs. So if you just go and throw the cobblestone in any of these furnaces, then I can just go and put some coal in as well. And so then that way I can go and leave it smelting. It's very practical, isn't it? Just to use what you're building out of to go and start making something else. Let's go and put some coal in here. And is that it all smelting away? Let's go and put a little bit more in this one as well, just to make it a little bit quicker. I don't need too much, to be honest. I just need to do it. So I can have it going out the side. So that's all smelting away. And as soon as I'm up here anyway, I am going to make another crafting table. I know there's one right down there, but I can't be bothered to go down and up again. Yeah, I'm just going to make that here. Yeah, just so I can go and start making all of my half slabs. So I don't have enough stone on me now, but this should all be smelting pretty quickly, just because it's smelting in all of them. And are you grabbing the stone, William Beaver? I keep trying to get it, but then it's all gone. There we go. There's a little bit more there. There we go. I got it smelted. Oh, no, there we go. In almost all of them, they're pretty much all just going and smelting away. This should allow me to get the stone in absolutely no time at all. So I think it was 3 blocks makes every half slab. So I don't think this should take too long, and I definitely have enough to make at least a couple. So yeah, I can start showing you what the plan is here. So let's go and make these. Oh, there we go. I got 16 already. So basically, I just need to go and place it on the bottom half of the furnaces, just like that. So you can see it fits in with the rest of the pattern. So I'm going to do a few that only go out 1 block wide like this. And then I'm going to do a few at the back that go out a little wider. And that's just simply because that's how they are in real life. If you ever see one on the top of someone's house, it looks kind of like this. And I have no idea why. I don't know how they work properly, but that's the way they are. So that's the way we're going to build it here. And it isn't actually properly correct, because these antennas are normally used to pick up signals rather than give them out. But we're just going to pretend that in this one, these are here just as a giant antenna, just to go and give out signals all over my lovely world. So let's go and grab a little bit more. It should still be smelting away here. And so then I can go and do the final few that are going to be along the back. So as I said, these ones are going to stretch out I'll probably just do them to like the edge of where the building is. I don't really want it to overhang too much. That's the only thing that I want to be careful of. So where are the half slabs? This should probably be more than enough to fill up the rest. So I went 4 out here, and that looks like it's right to the edge there. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and try and carefully jump across, there we go, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, then that's perfect. There's just one little bit poking out on the end there, which is exactly what I wanted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way along to here, and now I can go and just start breaking away the crafting table, and this should be my antenna completely finished. So let's go and jump down here, and let's go and see what it looks like. There we go. I think that looks cool. At the moment, it does look a little bit like it's on fire, and that's just because the furnaces are still all cooking away. I guess what I should do is probably go and grab everything out of these. Yeah, because we don't really need any more for now. But I think this is going to look cool. I think this is one of the buildings that's going to look really cool from like above. Like when you're looking down from the sky, I think this building is going to look even better than it does now from the ground here. So let's go and grab all of this because that was all of the stone that I needed. And let's go and head down. And I guess we can go and do a little bit of a start in the middle. So originally there wasn't. Actually, I won't get rid of that now because William Beaver's going to need to make his way down. Yeah, originally. There wasn't much empty ground underneath here. And that upset me, because that meant that we weren't going to be able to have a game of spontaneous spleef. So I've actually dug away the ground underneath here, simply so we can go and play the game. So let's go put some doors down first now, shall we? And there we go. There's the third crafting table of the day. I already had one in my pocket. Let's just go and pile them all up, shall we? So yeah, let's go and put down the doorways now. Just to kind of block the area off. And there's actually, I don't know why I made so many. It's actually kind of a good idea that I had this smooth stone as well, because I can go and make some of these pressure plates as well. So yeah, we don't end up getting locked inside of the television station. All right then, let's go inside. And I'm sure you know how this game is played by now. If you don't, it's very simple. We break away the ground, and then the last person standing is going to be the winner. So let's begin in a 3, 2, 1, go. And we got quite a big, whoa, William Beaver's very aggressive there. We got quite a big arena this time, and there's only 2 of us playing, so I think this might be a little bit of a longer game, but of course the best bit about the game is we're actually kind of doing what we needed to do anyway, and getting the work done, digging away the ground. So let's go and try and dig this away. Right, seeing as William Beaver charged in after me, I'm gonna go and try and get him. It seems to be like people normally fall by accident rather than getting like knocked down or like by falling down because of someone else. People normally just get a little bit clumsy or try jumping somewhere just like that and end up falling down just the way I did. And here we go. We can see this is probably one of my favorite areas in my lovely world. It's just like the hidden underground area underneath all of my other buildings where you can see all of just the mess and redstone and spiders as well, apparently. I don't know, it's just something fun about seeing like the hidden underneath all of this stuff. Anyway, and let's go now and just carry on digging away the rest of the ground. And the floor is going to eventually end up being kind of quite a lot of colors, but most of the area on the inside is just going to be black wool. And the reason for that is in a real television studio, they normally have the ground and all of the walls black, because then that way you can't really tell how big the rooms are. Like a lot of sets, when you see them on television, they look really big, but if you're there in real life, they actually don't seem all that big. And the reason for that is because the walls are black, you kind of just can't see like how big the room is. And so most of the room is going to be just with black wool and black floors as well. And so that is just kind of to make it more similar to a real television station. But then eventually we're going to have the area where the game show is, which is of course going to be very bright and colorful. And then the green screen as well. And the green screen is going to be so much fun because it's going to allow us to make literally whatever we want on the background. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun playing around with that. And I've actually run out of black wool. Do you have any more spare black wool on you, William Beaver? Just so I can go and carry on. filling in the rest of the floor and everything in here. Let's go and try and throw away some of this this stuff that I don't need. I don't need these snowballs, and I don't need these poppies, and I don't need this this tall grass. So yeah, and then I should have room to grab this wool. And we also need to fill in the walls as well. I don't know if you want to start doing that, William Beaver. So of course, at the moment on the inside, we can kind of just see the outside again. But eventually, we want it so that all of the walls on the inside kind of look the same, kind of just look like black wool here. So we need to go and fill in all of these walls here as well, and then everything else we're going to build in front of that, because as pretty as this does look, yeah, of course, for every TV show you don't want these same bright and colorful walls. And eventually, I think I'm going to do a broadcast. I think I'm going to go and try and make my own TV shows inside of my lovely world and go and try that out. So for now, let's just go and try and finish off as much of the floor and then the walls as well. And then that way, we're going to be ready in the next episode to go and try and just to build all of the different sets, and of course the cameras as well. I've come up with a few designs for a few different types of cameras as well, because of course if you don't have cameras, then you're really not doing a television show at all. You're kind of just jumping around by yourself. So yeah, let's go and just fill in the rest here. I'm running out of black wool again. I didn't realize quite how much I was going to need today, but I think I've kind of built enough for you to get a pretty good idea of what it is that we're going to be building. And I've realized I've left Benji outside here pretty much by himself entire episode. So let's go and pick him up, and we can go and yeah, go around with him for a little bit. So there we go. You can kind of see what the building is going to be like. I think it's good. I think it fits in with this area as well, because a lot of the buildings here, I think they look quite cool, but they're all a little bit, I don't know, a little bit brown and a little bit colorless. So I think that yeah, having the TV station here has added a nice box of color. And I was thinking, by the way, I didn't really mention, I was thinking of calling it the Telly Box TV station, just because I really like the phrase Telly Box. I don't know, there's just something fun about that. So yeah, in the next episode, we're going to be heading back inside of here. And we're going to be finishing off decorating inside of here with all of the different television sets. And yeah, so hopefully you're going to join me then. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!